Hello, everyone. My name is Vickie Wooden, and I am the CEO of Marketing Strategies That Work, and also a national director with TLC Total Life Changes, home of the ISOT. Okay. And what I'm going to do today is a training on Total Life Changes volume. Okay. And this is important for Total Life Changes IBOs because volume is really how you get paid. Okay. And so just some fundamentals about volume. First of all, every TLC product has volume points. Okay. Volume value. So I just want to share with you how that helps you. When you purchase the Total Life Changes ISOT, a 4-pack of the tea has 40 volume points, okay? And so the volume points are not equal to the price of the product. For instance, a 4-pack of the ISOT costs $44.95, but the volume points on the 4-pack is 40 volume. And when you, as an IBO, log in and click on order, new order, and you place an order, and you're looking through the items, you'll see by each one of them, it tells you what the volume points is. It tells you what the price is, and then it tells you what the volume point is, okay? And so that is what we get paid on. We get paid on volume, okay? So for instance, the NRG, so I wrote some of these down. The NRG is 49.95, but the volume point on it is 40. The resolution drops, the price of the drops are 59.95, but the volume point is 40. A lot of the items have a volume point of 40. The lashes, which are 29.95, have a volume point of 20. Okay, so just be mindful of the volume points. Okay, that's you want to know that. Then the other thing, many of us have a minimum 40 volume point auto ship. Okay, and so what happens with these volume points? Okay, so for instance, my auto ship is set at 120, okay, because I have 3 products that I use on a regular basis, the tea, the NutriBurst, and the Chaga, which also has a 40 volume point, right? So my volume point, my auto ship that posts every month is 120. What happens with those points? Those points roll up, okay, to everyone who's above me. So my sponsor gets credit for that. Their sponsor, everybody who is between me and corporate gets credit for those volume points, right? So when you're looking for, with Total Life Changes, there's several ways that we get paid. 5, okay? So we get paid on our retail. So whenever a customer orders from our website, we get 50% commission on the volume point of that item, okay? So if a person, I have a customer order the coffee, okay? The Delgado coffee costs $44.95. The volume point on that is 40. I get 50% commission on that 40. So I get $20 in my check, okay? But I also get some volume points on one of these legs, okay? So, and that's a question that many people have asked me, and I was like, oh, I don't know, call corporate. And finally, after 2 years, I called corporate to find out where the volume points go when a customer goes on your website to order. And this is what they told me. So now understand this, okay? Because Total Life Changes reps, you get invoices whenever someone orders, whenever you order, right? And then you also, in your if you go to your commissions page, you will see all the orders that have come in for a given week, right? And then you'll see where you might see by your name, it says PV, okay? So PV is personal volume. So personal volume means whatever you personally order, okay, even your auto ship or your extra product, there's personal volume, okay? And remember, all that personal volume rolls up that is by your PV that you ordered, it all that volume rolls up. Okay, you don't get paid off of your own volume. Okay, it's what I want you to know. You go in and order $300 worth of product through your own link. You don't get paid for that. You know, if you order as you, the TLC rep, you don't get paid for that. What you're going to get is when you sell it, whatever you sell it for, that's what you're going to get. Okay. So we get paid through when our customers order, we get 50% commission. When a new rep orders for the very first time, we get 50% commission on that as well, on the volume points of what they ordered. Okay. And then we get paid in the binary. Okay. So now the binary looks like this. Okay. The binary volume. You have volume that is generated on your left leg and volume that is generated on your right leg. Okay, because this is you, and you know we have two teams in our structure. Okay, whichever team has the most volume points. So over here you have like 20 people who auto ship hit this week, and so the volume points over there is like, you know, oh my gosh, okay, 2,000. Okay. Then over here you have just 5 people whose auto ship and orders hit over here, and then maybe over here you only have like 500 volume points. Okay, in your structure this week. That side over there is called your power leg because it has the most volume. This is your pay leg. You get paid on what happens on this side. So my question to corporate yesterday is, you know, just for clarification, when my auto ship hits and when I go in and order extra stuff, because we had like all of these BOGOs that took place the first part of December and the last part of November. And so I was going in my own website and I was ordering these BOGOs. Okay, what happened to all that volume? It rose up. What I ordered as Vickie the rep did not impact this left side and it did not impact this right side. Okay. So then also during that BOGO time, you know, the end of November, the first part of December, we had like some customer incentives, you know, to buy the slim R and the slim wrap, and you get, you know, 10 packs of tea or 2 packs of tea. I can't remember what it was, right? And so then I had customers who were ordering. So going on my website and order, right? Clicking through my link. And so my question to corporate is, okay, so I got 20%, I got 50% commission in my check for those people's orders. But I know, and this is very important for you to know, when, oh, I don't want to write on there. I'm just going to do it on here, half of this. Can y'all see that? Okay. When a customer orders, you're going to make 50% commission. I like to put them dollar signs in that word commission on the volume of their order. So remember, if they log in and they order the NutriBurst vitamin, they don't log in. They click on and they order the NutriBurst vitamin, which is $44.95. The volume point on that is 40. So you're going to make $20 in your check. Okay, it's going to come in your check, $20 for this purchase, right? But then also you are going to get, and this is very important, you're going to get 50% get paid 50% commission on the volume of whatever your customer orders, but you are also going to get 25% volume points. Okay, you are going to get 25% volume points on your customer order. So if a customer ordered this NutriBurst which is a 40 volume item, the volume points that you're going to get on that is 10 points. And so my question to corporate is, okay, so I see that 10 points next to PV by my name. Okay, where does it go? Does it go to roll up and I don't get credit for it? I don't get paid on that volume? Where does that volume go? OMG, I finally know. The volume from customer orders at the end of the week go to your weakest leg. And what is your weakest leg? Your pay leg. So that volume goes into your pay leg. So don't let anybody tell you that retailing is not profitable, because retailing is profitable in a lot of ways. So not only are you getting the 50% commission on the volume, but you are also, it's almost like double dipping. You're also getting 10 volume points going onto your pay leg, which is where you're getting your binary pay, which is an additional 10 to 25% commission. I hope you understand the power of what I just said, because it took me 2 years to ask the question. So I'm going to tell y'all, don't be like me. Don't wait to ask the question. Get clarity. Get clarity. Okay? Now, sis, what else I want to say about this volume? Here's the other thing that I want to say about volume before I end this video. So, like for me, my right leg is my strongest leg. So because it's like a gazillion people over there, like over 2,000 people on my right leg, I get paid on my left leg. Okay, because my left leg is my weakest leg, but you know, some weeks I get paid like 2,000, 4,000, 6,000. So you can still make big money on your weakest leg. Okay, so don't be like, why they doing like that? Pay us on our weakest leg. Build it. Okay, build it. Okay. And retail. Okay, retail and recruit. Help people get to that total life change. Okay, so the volume that is accumulated every week over here on your power leg gets put into what's called your carryover. I call it your carryover bank. Okay, so if you log into your back office and you click on commissions, then look over to the side and click on the word carryover volume, you'll see that if you go all the way over to the right side, you'll see 2 columns. Okay, the last 2 columns, and one of them says RV and one says LV, because that's where your carryover is banked. Okay, and it's going to be banked on whichever is your power leg, whichever is your strongest leg. But I tell you right now, if you are not binary, which means if you have not brought in 2 people personally and you click on carryover, you're going to see a black screen fade to black. You don't get carryover volume if you're not binary, okay? And you lose your carryover volume if you become unbinary, okay? So recruit on both sides. Recruit, build your business on both sides of your structure, okay? So you can check over there and see your carryover volume. What is the benefit of carryover volume? I'll tell you. Yes, my trainees be long. I'm a school teacher. Y'all in class, okay? Okay, so what's the benefit of carryover volume? I hope y'all can see that red. I was looking for my blacks and couldn't find it. Oh, a little bit. Okay. The benefit of carryover volume is when you get ready to rank up to your levels, like to director, to executive, and all of that, you have to have a certain amount of volume in that given week that you want to rank up on each leg, okay? So you have to have, like, to rank up to director, you have to have 1,000 on this side, and you have to have 1,000 on this side, both sides, in a given week. I'm still eyeballing to see if I can find my black. Okay. because that's not it. That'll mess up my board. Okay, so you have to have 1,000 on both sides. Remember, this was my power leg. That's my power leg. That is the one that has, let me see if I can pull this in a little closer. Y'all bear with me, okay? Because I wanted to make sure y'all see this. Okay, it's not about me. It's about learning how to make your money, okay? So this is my power leg, and I'm binary because I've got active people that I have recruited on both sides, right? So I'm binary. This is my power leg, the right leg. You got all them gazillion people on there producing volume all the time. So I'm ready to go to director this week because finally, my left side, they're starting to build. And I look back there on a Wednesday and I've got 1,000 points on this side. But on this side, I only have 560. Okay. And I need 1,000 over here and here by midnight Thursday because that's the end of the TLC week. So then I'm like, okay. So I talked to a few people over there like, hey, I'm close to going to director. Y'all need anything? And a couple people like, yeah, I need a little something, Vickie. I'll order something. How many points you need? I'm like, 340. And they're like, well, I can't do 340, but I can do, 10 volume. I can buy some lashes. Lashes is 25. I can buy some lashes. That'll give you 20 points. Okay. Another person said, I can buy some tea, blah, blah, blah. So then Thursday afternoon, I've got 760. And then nothing. Nothing. Okay. So then I just get on my knees and pray. And this is how it happened for me. Okay. Because I didn't know anything about no carryover volume. Okay. So anyway, so you get it. It really happened to me when I went to executive. When I went to director, we pushed it. I mean, I didn't even tell them. I didn't even ask them. They just, they didn't even know I was going to director. Okay. So, but hypothetically, for somebody who wants to go to director, this is what you do. You become binary. You got to become binary. Also, you have to have 80 PV within 30 days. Within that 30 days, I tell people set your authorship at 80 if you just gonna want to try to go to director. You need to have 80 PV within 30 days of prior to you going to director. Okay, so and remember that rolls up. That rolls up, so that ain't gonna count right here. Okay, so and even if part of that was from customer orders, remember it's gonna go on whatever is your weakest side. That's your pay leg over there. Okay, so this is your weakest side over there. So you end up getting some of that over here if that came from customer orders, right? So it's Thursday night. You're ready to go director. You got your own 80 autoships that has hit this month. Your left side pumping it out. They got 1,000 over there, and they still ordering. And then somebody do another 500 worth, and you got 1,500 over there. You got 1,500 over here, but you still got that 760 over there. This is what Total Life Changes will do. If you have carryover volume banked, what they will do at midnight is they will pull what you need over here, and they only do it on the power leg. They will pull what you need over here, and they will give it to you out of your carryover, and you will wake up, boom, director. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know about this when I was going to director, but when I was going to executive director, which is the next level, I've got an amazing, both my teams are amazing, but I had like 6,500 on my left side. This is my weaker leg, okay? But for some reason that week, my power leg, which is my strongest leg, only had 3,500. To go to executive, you need 5,000 on both sides. And I didn't have it, okay? But I wasn't worried about it. You see, that's a 5,000. That's a 5,000. I wasn't worried because this side had brought me the 5,000 and 6,500 when I was going to executive. and I was set here, and I had already set my auto ship at 120, which as executive, you still, I think you still just need to have it at 80, right? So, but I had already set it at 120. So what the system did, because I ended the week at 6,500 here and 3,500 there, what the system did, went to my carryover, got what I needed, because it will only do it on your power leg. Got what I needed. Bam, my lamb. Gave me 5,000 over there, and I became executive director. And guess what? It did the same thing when I went to regional. It did the same thing when I went to national. And it's going to do the same thing when I go to global, because I've got 250,000 carryover volume banked. I protect my binary. I make sure, and what I do to make sure, this is the last thing, is what I do to make sure, because over here is where I'm just really building strong over here on my pay leg. I get paid over here, okay? I'm really building strong over here. But over there, I have people in my family. I have my mother, and so I make sure her ownership is paid. So, because that's insurance to make sure that I stay binary. And what I tell people, put about 5 or 6 people over there on your power leg, okay? But always have somebody over there whose authorship you pay and have the product sent to you to ensure you're buying, because it's about volume, okay? So I told you about the different ways we get paid. The retail, 50% commission on volume points of the item that your customers order. Fast start bonus if your new rep joins and they pick the coffee as their first item, or they pick the 4-pack of the tea. That's a 40 volume item. You get 50% commission on that, so that's $20 in your pack. Binary, on the binary, you get paid anywhere from 10 to 25% commission in your binary on your pay leg. And it don't matter that that's the weakest leg, because I'm telling you, you can get big checks over there, okay? And then check match. Once you become a director, you get check match on anybody who you've recruited on whatever side you recruited. If they get a check because of their binary, you get 50% check match on that added to your check. It don't come from them, it comes from corporate. Okay. And then you get the lifestyle bonus, become a national. You get an additional $1,500 in your a month if you maintain certain, a certain number of volume. And that's what I say. Retail, fast start, binary, check match, lifestyle. Okay. That's it. That's how you make that money in TLC. My name is Vickie Wooden. Can y'all tell I'm a retired school teacher? My passion is to level the playing field. I want y'all to prosper, have peace, have health, and have plenty. Okay, plenty of money. Because the more money you have, money don't solve all problems, but it sure does give you a foothold to be able to solve some. Okay, I love y'all. Peace out. Share this video with your team, especially directors and anybody who's recruiting. You want your team to know how to make the money, okay? Because the ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and okay. And knowledge is power. If you have it, information is key. And Vickie don't know how to stop a video. I love y'all. Peace out.